Hello there, everybody. My name is Bones, but as always, you can call me Jesse, and I, begrudgingly, am back here with another death battle. This is Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, otherwise known as my most hated death battle that has ever existed in the history of anything. So, specifically for the Ben 10 analysis, I'm going to be talking a lot, and I mean a lot, because from what I remember of this, because I've only ever watched this once only, and that was when it first came out, I'm going to be going into excruciating detail on the abilities and capabilities of Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. So if you do just want to skip a bit ahead of that, I will put in timestamps so you can. If you want to hear me rant about what is genuinely my childhood hero, then feel free. If you guys do enjoy my content, please, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The like goal for today will be, as always, until we beat it, 50 to 100 likes. And in the comments down below, I want you to tell me your favorite Ben 10 alien. Mine is Gravitack. I am gonna be so low energy for this because I genuinely, and I mean genuinely, fucking hate this death battle.
For years, humans have gazed at the stars, contemplating the possibilities of first contact with an alien race. Will we exchange gifts of peace or weapons of war?
Weapons. Definitely weapons.
Yeah, with how humanity is, it's
Ben
weapons.
10, protector of Earth and wielder of the Omnitrix.
And the hero of
the
heroes.
Green Lantern, galactic lawman and bearer of the power ring.
And dater of teenage women.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Benjamin Tennyson was just your average 10-year-old boy. He loved video games, hated school,
Technically
and
also
was
a quarter
prepared to have the
alien.
most boring summer vacation ever until destiny fell from the sky. Upon discovering a strange crash-landed
Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, Green, possesses anodite genes. Honorary doctorate versus Friedkin University. But yeah, anodite. So, by technicality, this was also shown with Ultimate Ben 10K, the adult version. Ben has the latent ability to use magic, he just never really delved into it. But it is shown flat out that he can by Ultimate Alien, because Ultimate Ben was able to use the exact same mana shields that Gwen can.
alien device, it stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid.
Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. Sorry, Wiz. I just can't help myself. That theme song's so damn catchy.
This strange device was the Omnitrix, a portable library of intergalactic genetic data that can transform its user into a variety of different alien species.
Oh,
Sounds
wild
like the
mud.
perfect way to get freaky with some alien babes from all across the galaxy.
Well, you do you. But the cosmic warlord Vilgax had
God,
something
classic
different.
Vilgax looked
With
fucking
the Omnitrix
cool.
technology, he planned to
I'm not
create
gonna- I
an
don't like
army
his
of
omniverse
superpowered
design.
aliens and conquer the universe.
Yeah, typical villain stuff. But
Which,
all hentai.
also, I just
Something
wanna...
different in mind.
I just
With the
wanna-
Omnitrix technology, he planned
Hold
to
on.
create an army of superpowered aliens and conquer.
Because with what we know about Ghost Freak, are each and every one of these a separate Zeskare? Because Ghost Freak species is called an ectoneurite. Those things have their consciousness exist in every last strand of their DNA. Which is why when Azimuth got Zeskare's DNA to get Ghost Freak for Ben, or not for Ben, for the Omnitrix, Zeskare was kind of trapped in there while the actual Zeskare fucking died at some point. So, it's like each individual Ghost Freak clone its own Zeskare.
The universe.
Yeah, typical villain stuff. But old hentai face would have to wait, cause Ben got the watch first and became a superhero. Well, okay, first he burned down a forest, but then he got busy with the hero stuff.
The Omnitrix contains a built-in rate.
Notable transformations. Okay, so Wrath, upgrade, Ghost Freak, feedback. Okay, so I'm going to go into. Okay, so timestamp right here. So I'm going to go into the aliens that I know for a fact should be able to beat Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Feedback. Feedback can just absorb all forms of energy with no known limit to the point where he was fucking really important in absorbing the Big Bang. Hal Jordan may be powerful. I do not believe he has the energy contents of the Big Bang in his ring. Clockwork, which I don't see on this, which I'm kind of upset about. Clockwork is a species called a chronosapien. These guys have complete and utter control over the very concept of time. Think Hunter Zolomon, Reverse Flash from DC Comics. He doesn't have super speed, he just slows down time so he appears fast. And if Barry Allen is scared of fighting Zoom because of how his powers work in comparison to super speed, Clockwork can either just wind back time on Hal Jordan to before he got the ring or to a much weaker state, or fast forward time until the ring runs out of power and he's just now facing a regular ass human. I don't even need to explain Alien X. Atomics can just rearrange the molecular structure of the ring into fucking bubbles or dirt, or turn Hal into a goddamn fish. Green Lantern's main method of attack are hard light constructs. That also means Chroma Stone would be able to absorb it and fire it back. Diamond Head, I don't even think would be affected by that, considering that he reflects light-based attacks. Waybig, I'm pretty sure could just overpower the constructs unless he makes a fucking big one. Upgrade, the ring is tech-based. Upgrade can just hack the ring. We have Upchuck, who can literally just eat whatever Hal throws at him and shoot it back 3 times as hard. There's also the fact that Ben can't die. There's the fact that the watch will automatically turn him into the alien best suited to survive whatever's happening. There are so many failsafes and contingencies for this goddamn watch, and whoever wears it, you're effectively immortal. If you do die, the watch will resequence all of the alien DNA it has acquired to recreate you a new body to inhabit.
Universal Translator.
It is one of the most broken devices to ever be made in fiction.
And, as a bonus, it can tell time.
And whenever Ben comes across a new alien he'd like to cosplay, it can scan their DNA so he can add them to his transformation collection. And he's got a ton to
Yeah,
choose
he has
from.
over a
He's
million.
got alien forms that can control the
Feedback,
elements
Shock
like lightning,
Splotch,
ice,
Water Hazard,
earth,
Big
and
Chill,
fire with his
Armadillo,
very
and
first
Heat Blast.
transformation ever, Heat Blast, along with some just beautiful fire puns.
I'm totally hot.
Aren't you Steve Bloom? Who voices you? Hey Google. Who voices Heat Blast in classic Ben 10? I was right! I fucking recognize that voice! Oh, Wolverine.
You gotta respect the classics.
As Forearms, he's strong enough to create shockwaves with mere
Okay,
punches.
Forearms isn't really
As
doing much. Accelerate can
run fast enough to
outspeed
dodge
pretty much
lightning.
anything Hal
As
sends
Diamond
at
Head,
him.
he can survive massive explosions like they were nothing. But if you prefer brains
Affects his transformation, he has an injury, or is otherwise weakened. Okay.
like myself, he can increase his intelligence with
Him
brain forms
and
like
Gray Matter
Brainstorm,
could just flat
who
out
has an
outthink
IQ
Hal.
of 1 nonillion. That's a 1 followed by 30 zeros.
Okay, yeah. There is no fucking way Ben wouldn't be able to outsmart Hal.
And more than 3 octillion times greater than the highest recorded IQ in history.
He can fly as Jet Ray.
And fly way faster than light.
Upchuck. Wiz, that's really not a healthy way to handle issues.
You know, you're right, Boomstick.
Yeah, he should really just stick to alcohol. And if he ever wants to suck for some reason, he's got Waka Trout.
Okay, Waka Trout is not that bad. If he needs to escape, then going Waka Trout is good because for some reason, I'm not entirely sure on his powers because I'm just gonna be honest, I never really paid attention to Omniverse. He is, like, incredibly slippery, and that is his only power?
That's it.
Probably Ben's worst transformation, and that's saying a lot considering—
Okay, no. This guy might actually be, if Death Battle actually had the fucking balls to not go against DC, this guy could actually just hard stall Green Lantern's entire fucking modus operandi. So, I don't remember the species name of these things, but the worst has 1 power and 1 power only, and that is, he is completely immune to all forms of damage. That's it. Essentially, it's like a water bear, but an alien. This guy can't be physically hurt, he can't be shot, he can't be mind controlled, he can't be psychically attacked. No form of damage can affect this thing, but that's the only power he has. So, if Ben were to just select this and go life form lock to just keep himself from timing out, he could just stall Hal Jordan until the fucking ring ran out of power.
he has an alien literally named the Worst.
If old-timey horror
Snarrow,
movies are your thing, Ben can
Vampire,
transform into every
Gut
classic
Rod and
monster you can
Frankenstrike,
think of, because I guess zombies
Blitzwolfer and Jerry Rig.
were aliens all along.
I know
I knew
every
it.
single
Through
name of the
different forms,
aliens.
Ben can
I know
transform
the
into
name of every
classic
single
monster you
one
can
of Ben
think
10's
because I
aliens.
guess zombies and werewolves were aliens all along.
Blitzwolfer, Snarrow, Ripjaws and Eye Guy,
Ben can
Grav
manipulate
Attack,
the fundamental forces of the universe,
and Skurd.
like gravity, radiation,
Wait,
time,
is he
and
gonna
energy.
have Skurd?
Feedback, for instance, once absorbed the entirety of the Big Bang, and then fired it
Yeah.
at a robot supervillain, creating a time loop and
How
saving
is
the
Hal
universe.
beating this?
Yeah, as he's got used
Swamp
to hero
Fire,
work, Ben's
Chroma
aliens
Stone,
started getting pretty insane.
Big Chill,
Like
Way
Big.
Big.
He's basically a giant kaiju who
Also, another thing that could more than likely fucking one-tap a Green Lantern. These guys are born completely from cosmic storms colliding into each other. So,
fire a
Cosmic
ray from
Entity,
his chest,
numero
powerful enough to
3.
hurt a being made of pure energy. And let's not forget my personal favorite alien,
Molestache.
He's a mole who punches people with his mustache. You can't write that.
And yeah, the Ultimatrix was a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Albedo, you may be one of, if not my favorite villain and foil to Ben 10. In terms of an inventor, dog, you fucking suck. You stole everything you had accredited to you from Azimuth.
Truly a fearsome addition to Ben's massive arsenal. But contrary
Shock
to the show's
Rock,
very specific title, Ben's Omnitrix doesn't
Overflow,
just have access to 10 aliens.
I don't like Stinkfly.
In fact, it has 1,912.
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 1,912. Yeah, doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Ben 10, does it? Well, let's see if I can.
What all the things I would do. All the things I would do to get a hold of this fucking watch. I would do some very, very inhumane, morally questionable things to get my hands on this goddamn watch.
Take one of these babies for a spin.
Where did you get that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. They actually made, like, custom models based off the aliens?
Whoa.
Okay, never mind. They're just gonna show one.
Well, the Omnitrix does have one drawback. It usually has an automatic cooldown period for a few minutes between transformations, because overuse can permanently disfigure the user's DNA.
That is not true at all. Also, my god, what am I fucking looking at? Ugh. Okay, no, the Omnitrix, that is not the reason why the Omnitrix has a time limit. Originally, it was because A, it was the prototype, B, so that way you didn't get stuck as the alien if you didn't know how to turn it off, and D, the only parameter it has for alien usage is that the Omnitrix needs to have an alien with a significant amount of intelligence. Which is why Wildmutt, a Vulpamancer, is one of the lowest intellect aliens you can go without causing damage to your brain from constantly going from human intelligence and sapience to wild animals who struggle with sapience. That's the limit, not, oh well, if you overuse the Omnitrix, then you would get your DNA all jumbled up. Then why has that not happened to Ben, who, since Alien Force, could rapid change between aliens whenever the fuck he's so pleased? Why was that not an issue with Ben 10K from the classic series, who literally never went alien for years, or never went human for years and just stayed in alien forms? He turned human and he was normal. So I'm not entirely sure where they are getting this from. Also, I just want to take a look at what exactly am I fucking looking at. I'm seeing Lodestar, I'm seeing Echo, Water Hazard with the Barnacles, Blocks, Arctiguana, Heat Blast. I see Goop, I see Amphibian, Upgrade. I'm seeing Diamond Head and Chromastone, NRG with Mustache. Not entirely sure what the fangs are. Jet Ray's arm. Ghost Freak's body. A Kickin' Hawk leg. A Swampfire tail.
Alright, forgot to say that 4 seconds earlier. If you'll excuse me, I need to pee out my face.
I'll fix this later. This
I'm
cooldown
so
would be
confused.
a recurring issue for Ben until he discovered Master Control.
Or until Alien Force, when he could just switch on the fly. And every point from that onward.
A special code which, when input into the Omnitrix, just let him use it however he wanted.
And if he's ever on death's door, the watch will automatically pop him into whatever alien body it thinks he needs at the time to survive whatever's happening.
Yeah.
And there's one form that's almost always the best answer.
And the
Alien
big green
X,
button.
Born in the Forge of
Why are you so
Creation
pixelated?
beyond the multiverse itself. Alien
No, fuck. No, god damn it. I'm at max quality. What the
X
why
a
is it so
celestial
pixelated?
sapient, the most powerful species in the universe.
He's basically a cosmic god who can punch planets to bits, fly faster than light, duplicate himself, control minds, use telekinesis, reverse time, warp reality, and even just straight up erase people from existence.
Okay, no, it's a bit more than that. Effectively, celestial sapiens are... I just kicked my table, which had my mic on it. Celestial sapiens are kind of like the guidelines for the universe given physical form. Well, not like true physical form, but you get what I mean. These guys are the in-universe explanation for why the art style has changed between universes, which was addressed in the fucking show. To where these guys were responsible for every retcon, every art style change, or every contradiction. They are more than just a species, they are a fundamental law of reality. And it is genuinely terrifying what these things can do. Even more so, it explains why they need the handicap that they do.
It takes a lot to get their attention, and that's fine. We don't want it.
Why not?
They could just blink, and we'd be gone.
Alien X is so tough, he survived the destruction of the entire universe by the Annihilar.
And he didn't even
and
notice.
Feel a thing. Like, his durability was so through the roof, he didn't even realize total cosmic annihilation was happening right on top of him.
Based on rough estimates made by a NASA astrophysicist, the total mass energy of the universe in joules is 4,
Well, that doesn't seem very impressive.
Okay.
followed by 69 zeros.
Jesus.
Oh, there it is.
And to top it off, Ben as Alien X went and just remade an entirely
Yeah,
new
I
universe
don't
identical
know
to the
a
old
fucking
one.
feat of Hal's that
How
could
the
beat
hell?
this.
Second, since he just made a copy universe, that technically means that all those characters we watched through the whole show are still dead. Damn, dude. Throw somebody a bone or something.
However, Celestial
Bellicus
Sapiens
and
are
Serena.
composed of multiple personalities, and if they can't unanimously agree on what action to take, which can take billions of years, all that power is basically useless.
That is
But
until
convinced his
Ben got the
ex-personality
keys.
is that that's a really goddamn stupid, and he should have full control all the time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna give a bit of context to this. I know I'm talking a lot. I don't care. This is one of my favorite shows, and I want to nerd out about this. So, this was during when Ben recreated the universe, which is apparently an illegal action by the other Celestial Sapiens, the fucking hypocrites. So Ben was put on trial and submitted himself to a trial by combat, where he was fighting a Celestial Sapien known as the Gladiator. In this, Ben went Alien X. The Gladiator couldn't hurt Alien X because Alien X is just above other Celestial Sapiens given the rules of the Omnitrix, which I did not actually explain. I'm gonna do this really quickly, but any alien that the Omnitrix scans, it will ratify the DNA until it is the absolute peak of what that species is capable of doing. So, in this, Ben was talking with Bellicus and Serena, the other two voices of Alien X, and bargained with them to give him, quote, the keys to Alien X so that they can just go off and argue about everything for eternity. They agreed, and now Ben has a fucking god in his pocket that he can manipulate all of reality with without qualm or question.
Why doesn't he just go full Alien X all the time?
Well, a little variety doesn't hurt, right? Plus, even without his alien forms, Ben is pretty clever and has a knack for getting himself out of trouble.
Yeah?
Even when things get really weird.
Ugh.
And he saved the universe.
I
more
forgot
times
when
than he
Anima
can
fucking
count. He's
morphed Uncle
defeated
Max.
Vilgax when he had
Or
the
Grandpa
power of a
Max.
Cthulhu
I
god,
said Uncle
ended the
Max.
hybrid conspiracy,
Contained a
and
nuclear
whooped
blast.
another celestial sapien,
Knocked out the
galactic
Mayan god of
gladiator,
death.
by
That was when he was a
flying so
child.
fast he created a galaxy-sized black hole.
We can
Vilgax,
tell from the
Kevin
size
Levin-
of the black hole in
Conspiracy, and
Maltruant, and Galactic Gladiator. Yeah? Where
another celestial sapien.
Hal's
The
not
galactic
stacking up
gladiator.
against
By
this.
flying so fast he created a galaxy-sized black hole.
We can tell from the size of the black hole in relation to the galaxies in the background, as well as how long it took to create, that Alien X must have been flying approximately 7
Jesus
quadrillion
Christ.
times faster than light speed.
I get it, Wiz. Alien X is totally overpowered, but Ben doesn't keep any of those powers as a human.
Not much of a problem when the Omnitrix can instantly transform him fast
Yeah.
enough to catch the Big Bang.
Which, again, how is Hal beating this? Death Battle, I don't fucking
The
understand
only
what your
thing
thought
truly
process
holding Ben
was in
back throughout
this.
His hero career was his immaturity, being a 10-year-old and all.
Oh yeah, like that one time he messed with the Omnitrix and accidentally set it to self-destruct. After charging up
Okay,
for a
that
few
wasn't
days,
him messing
it would
with it. That
destroy
was
the whole
Animo
universe on
fucking
its
with
own.
it, and the most surprising
great.
fucking feat I've ever
Fortunately,
seen.
Ben grew into a reliable and wildly successful hero by the time he reached the age of 16. He would continue his
And
hero
not
work
just
into
a
the future,
hero.
eventually adopting the name Ben 10,000.
He was the
world
hero
can
of
rest
heroes.
easy with Ben 10 as its first and best line of defense.
6-6 and Volcanus? What are they doing here?
About to get their alien butts kicked. That's what. Going hero.
Oh, the fucking theme! It was so small, but Jesus Christ, that gives me memories to my childhood.
Hal Jordan was just your average, devilishly handsome ladies' man and hotshot test pilot who discovered a crash-landed alien ship in the desert. So
Okay.
maybe not so average.
I'll say he found this guy Sur.
27, served in the Korean War. Former traveling toy salesman.
And so,
Okay,
by
the
reciting
Parallax
an ancient
arc.
oath, Hal Jordan would become a grain lantern.
Magical girl ass transformation. I like this show though.
The Green Lantern Corps is a universe-spanning law enforcement organization founded by the immortal Malthusians, also known as the Guardians of
I
the
did not know that was their species
Hey, they're
name.
Space Oompa-Loompas.
God.
More like leprechauns.
Okay, fine. Whichever mythical creature you want.
No, I mean a group of them traveled
Why?
also known as the Guardians of the Universe.
Okay, I need to read this fucking panel in
Or
full.
like leprechauns. Okay, fine. Whichever mythical creature you want.
However, here we are.
No, I mean,
oh
a
my
group of them
fucking
traveled to
god.
Earth centuries ago and literally evolved into modern-day leprechauns. I knew they were real. Anyway, the Green Lantern Corps has patrolled
I'm
the known
so
universe
lost
for
on
3
that.
billion years, recruiting members of every shape.
Okay,
and size,
Kyle Rayner's cool.
including a living planet,
Mogo
a
is also
sentient
cool.
smallpox virus, some guy with an exploding volcano
Jesus.
for a head, a living
This is the automobile insurance rate.
I'm sorry. Did I just see a living fucking math equation as a Green Lantern?
Eventually.
a living math.
Okay, hold on. First appearance, Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Secret Files. The biosentient mathematical equation first discovered by the— what the fuck? Oh! Okay.
Equation.
I'm not gonna lie, this fucker's terrifying. He's a math equation that just invades your brain and just fucking wipes you.
And a squirrel. Man, even after all these years, Wiz, comics are weird. Imagine what it felt like for Hal when he began training on the Guardian homeworld.
God,
O.
this movie
Over time,
sucked.
he grew to be one of the Corps' greatest
Oh,
members
looked
and
good, but
defender
it
of the universe.
sucked.
Just with that ring of his, it might look tiny, but if Mjolnir, Yoda, and years of therapy have taught me anything, it isn't the size that counts. It's what you do with it. Right. The Green Lantern power ring is
Okay, so Green Lantern ring, matter manipulation, yeah, it's already— mind control already doesn't work because possession and mind control don't work on Ben. Time travel is useless because Ben can also time travel. Regeneration, okay, that's a fucking new one.
actually one of the most impressive weapons ever made. It's most well known for its ability to create hardened light constructs that function identically to what they're inspired by. Anything from boxing gloves to machine guns to an entire solar system. While
What?
a ring's wielder must be familiar with the object they're creating, they don't necessarily need to know all the ins and outs for it to function. The ring's energy
Okay.
can boost Hal's strength and
Okay, going up against a Kryptonian, okay, it is Zod, so not that much. Like a base Yellow Sun Kryptonian, not Superman level, but
and also protect him with a force field. He can shoot lasers, phase through objects, turn invisible, read minds, heal wounds, and fly through space faster than light. The only true limit to a power ring's utility is its user's imagination, insofar as allowing the Green Lanterns to bend the rules of the universe to their
Okay.
will. They can transmute matter.
what the fuck? Okay, immediately just pop that, or the ring, or the Omnitrix registers genetic mutations happening with the user and just transforms him.
And energy, manipulate time, form pocket dimensions, and warp the fabric of reality. And even though Abin Sur went out like a bitch, the ring makes a competent Green Lantern really tough to kill. It has built-in defenses to protect against mind control, and it can sometimes yank its owner out of harm's way all on its own. It can
Okay,
even
so yeah, it
defend
does have a
against
limited
multiversal
AI.
erasure events, like when Kilowog survived the crisis on Infinite Earth.
Hold on.
That's right, this guy tanked a freaking retcon to the face.
But it affected Hal, though.
Whatever's in these rings.
Those outside of his effect were another Green Lantern. So,
My Dune Buggy stat. That would be pure, unfiltered willpower.
or I'm becoming Will. What?
Yeah, how many miles to the gallon you think that is?
Okay, well, Green Lantern's ability stems from their own willpower. The stronger their will is, the more their ring can do.
So if willpower is green, does that make fear brown?
Yellow, actually, as dictated by the emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
Okay, yeah. Red rage, orange greed, yellow fear, green will, white life. Pink is compassion, blue is hope. Or no, indigo is compassion, pink is love.
An energy field from
Hold
which
on,
all
are they
emotion in the
actually gonna
universe
show
is
it?
derived.
Kinda like if the Force from Star Wars was a rainbow of feelings, and Hal's got more willpower busting out than anybody else, which makes him really damn powerful, and really damn reckless.
Green Lantern's got
Yeah. You can't tell me that, oh yeah, Green Lantern can survive a retcon and then shit like this happens.
His enormous power has led to his possession by Parallax, an entity of fear, and caused entire...
I just fucking remembered something. There is an alien that can actually just hard counter Green Lantern without needing any fucking powers. Topik. Topik's entire power is he is so fucking ugly that his body exudes the chemical that produces fear. So Topik can literally just open up the mask, the fear gas floods out. If Hal can be succumbed to fucking Scarecrow's fear toxin, then alien fear toxin would just be fucking killing him.
planets to fall. But it's been said that knowing true fear made Hal's will even stronger than before.
Like when he went up against this blue dickweed Krona, who took control of all these space animal gods that embodied the different rainbow spectrum emotions.
Including Ion, the green basking shark of willpower.
What?
Yes.
That... Of all of the animals you could have picked, you picked the basking shark.
I know. Hal was able to overturn Krona's plan, which meant overpowering the literal embodiment of all willpower in the universe with his own willpower.
That sounds... impressive?
Impossible.
Impossible?
Impressible? Hal's
Okay, I can't even get mad at that. I'm sorry. Okay, yay, he has Superboy Prime feats.
through a planet, blasted by a supernova, and punched by the reality-shattering Superboy Prime.
He was fast enough to fly to Earth from a planet at the edge of the universe. And factoring how DC's observable universe is at least 100 trillion light years in diameter, Hal must have been flying well over 1.5 quintillion times the speed of light. And without
That's not
the ring,
as fast.
Hal once had to pilot a ship traveling over light speed manually. As in, there were planets and stars in his way, and Hal had to steer.
And since he can match the god of willpower, he can pull off crazy will feats that other Green Lanterns have done. Like when Kyle Rayner held back a Big Bang.
Okay, hold on. Wait. That is... Okay, hold on. Hold on just a goddamn minute.
To steer.
And since he can match the god of willpower,
Just
he can pull
wait
off
a
crazy
goddamn
will feats
minute.
that other Green Lanterns have done. Like when
It's just... Kyle Rayner, his entire thing is that he was the last Green Lantern. So, like, all of the willpower is being focused through him. And this is like a do or die moment, so there's a lot of things compounding into this.
Kyle Rayner held back a Big Bang.
But to be fair, the power ring is not perfect. It does carry a finite charge, and
Yeah, there we go. This is the crux that I am talking about.
should he expend too much energy too quickly, he'll need his power battery to refuel.
Also, if his opponent can ruin his willpower, or even just his belief in himself, Hal won't be able to use the ring, which is lame.
Yeah, these powers are pretty complex. Batman once had a plan to trick Kyle into thinking he was blind, and because he believed he was, the ring reacted to his thoughts and actually made him blind.
But
Yeah, okay, if Batman can do this, then fucking Brainstorm or Gray Matter can do this.
Hal's too badass to let a little sadness take him out for good. Hell, he's got the cojones to arrest God.
What?
Yes, I gotta address the yellow elephant in the room. Why the hell are Green Lanterns weak to yellow?
Is this still a
Ages
thing?
ago, yes, the Green Lanterns couldn't affect anything yellow because Parallax had messed with their power source, but that is no longer the case.
Shit.
So Hal isn't held back by colors. And really, that's not even the worst weakness
Ah,
a Green
fuck.
Lantern ever had.
Oh yeah, way back in the day, a Green Lantern went rogue and tried to take over a planet of people with crude wooden weapons. And so as a great little FU, the gods decided to make him weak to wood right before the blows started landing.
Damn.
Ah, good thing it's not a problem for Hell. Whether it be brightest day or blackest night, all should respect the emerald light of the Green Lantern. Or he'll willpower you to death, apparently.
Yeah.
Give up? Please say no.
You'll never catch me, Lantern.
Bang.
Just like Hal Jordan, kidnapping women.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
Yet no. Just get to the fight. Oh, accelerate.
Hello! Green Lantern, best-looking guardian of Sector 2814, at your service.
I can give you 10 good reasons right now to let me go.
Sorry, kid. Seems you're carrying a Class A galactic superweapon.
That's not the right classification. That's a level 20 tech device on a level 3 planet. Get your fucking classifications right, you goddamn poser. If I could dislike this shit again, I would.
This. Okay, that's interesting.
You're not the first doofus to try to take this.
It's hero time! And they animated a fucking transformation! Hell yeah! Ah, but Forums ain't doing shit to this guy.
Lights out, Punchy.
Come on, Ben, you need a bigger alien.
Let's stop this before it gets heated. Too late.
Yeah? You work. Really?
Hey, you ever seen a supernova?
Several, actually.
Okay. Tired already?
I bet I could even beat you as gray matter.
What?
I didn't mean literally.
Hey, you could outsmart him. Or that.
Ew, I stepped in loser.
Fire your laser. Wait. Why are you going Alien X already? Where's Feedback? Where's Humongosaur? Where's Atomics? Why are you bringing out the big... Oh, he's gonna lose. Oh no, he's gonna fucking lose. Come on, end this fast. End this fast.
Alien X.
Oh, yes!
Reality. This is over.
Fuck!
I don't care what kind of power you got.
Make the black hole? Why is he just punching? To fucking break the ring!
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
Go to
Let those
feedback,
who wish
absorb the
evil's might
fucking
fear
energy!
my power. Green
You, Ben. Oh my death battle. Feedback can absorb anything, including the entire energy of the Big Bang. Doesn't absorb the small, barely above human-sized fucking force field.
Lantern's light!
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah.
I don't care what kind of power.
Kill him.
Reality includes time.
Time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
What? Wait, what?
You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's hero time.
Nope. Video's over. Editor, do the outro and post.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, that, as you can see from the clips that I put in at the end, that method would not fucking work at all, and I am aware that it ended with Ben literally getting stomped into paste. No. No, that would never work. But, okay, I am more calm than I was when I first watched it. I am calm. If you guys did enjoy this content, please, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the comments down below, tell me your favorite Ben 10 alien. And like I said in the intro, until we beat it, the like goal will be 50 to 100 likes. Now, I do hope that you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the next one that you watch, and I will see you all next time. Oh. Mm. Mm-mm.